You're not going to want to miss this episode of the AI Show where we talk all about what's new in Azure AI Foundry, February 2025 edition. Make sure you tune in. Hello and welcome to this episode of the AI Show. We're talking all about what's new in Azure AI Foundry, February 2025 edition. And today we're diving into some of the biggest advancements in AI. We've got massive updates, including GPT 4.5, new 5.4 models, generative visuals, fine-tuning for Mistral, and some seriously cool advancements in secure AI development. Joining us is Yina Arenas, VP of Product for Core AI, who will walk us through some of these innovations. Let's dive in.
Hello, Seth. Thank you for having me in the show. There's so much thing happening right now. I can't wait to explore all of these new capabilities.
All right, so should we start with the biggest update? GPT 4.5 is now available in Azure AI Foundry. We know developers are always looking for models that are more accurate, more reliable, and more aligned with human intent. What makes GPT 4.5 stand out?
Yes. GPT 4.5 brings more natural and intuitive interaction into the experience. It has a broader knowledge base and has an improved EQ, making it even more effective for tasks like coding, writing, and problem solving.
But I've heard a lot about the improvements in how GPT 4.5 follows instructions. Tell us about that.
That is right. GPT 4.5 features a stronger human alignment throughout enhanced tuning techniques. It better understands the nuances of tone and like the conversation and follows instructions more precisely. It engages in a more natural way with turn-by-turn conversations, and like really makes it a game changer for developers, especially when it comes to program management, project management scenarios, coding scenarios, and research.
That's awesome. So speaking of real-world use cases, how can developers start leveraging GPT 4.5 today?
There's a lot that they can do. For example, imagine software development company that is integrating GPT 4.5 into their engineering workflow to reduce the time that it takes to do code reviews. Their developers can use it to, number one, auto-suggest fixes for complex bugs based on historical code patterns, to generate high-quality documentation for APIs and internal tools like documentation generation. That's a good one.
It is.
And three, summarize and prioritize pull request feedback so engineers can focus on the most important critical issues first.
And the great thing is that the enterprise customers can access GPT 4.5 in Azure AI Foundry today. Is that right?
That is
all right.
correct.
Let's switch gears. Let's talk about Microsoft's own new 5.4 models because, small but mighty seems to be the theme here.
Yes, small and mighty. That is 5.4 multi-model, which unifies text, speech, and vision processing into one single model. Think about, like, for example, a retail kiosk scenario that you can bring in diagnose products issues just by seeing and hearing customer concerns. 5.4 multi-model brings all of these multimodalities, text, speech, and vision, in context-aware interactions, making it ideal for applications that can diagnose product issues just by seeing, using camera and voice as inputs to get the outcome.
And that's really cool because, I live in a multimodal world, so it's cool that devices and computers now can also do that with these models. And there's also a 5.4 Mini, which punches way above its weight class. Is that right?
Absolutely. Only 3.8 billion parameters, and it outperforms larger models in coding by 18% and math tasks by 22%, all while cutting inferencing costs by an outstanding 60%.
Wow.
This is the model for those who want efficiency without the compromise.
All right, so let's put this into context. Real world example. What do you say?
Well, I mentioned the retail kiosk scenario. Imagine a customer that walks up and holds up a broken product, and instead of waiting in the line for human support, a 5.4 processes the image and the audio inputs and figures out what's wrong, submits a request return, and gives customer satisfaction automatically. No waiting, no manual loop, just get it done.
All right, let's talk about AI generated visuals. They're leveling up again. What's the latest?
We're bringing in Stable Diffusion 3.5, which generates high fidelity marketing assets way faster. So maybe, just maybe, Seth, your design team will stop asking you for just one last tweak. We're also bringing in Stable Image Ultra, which delivers photorealistic product imagery, cutting traditional photo shoot costs by around 40%.
This is awesome. I I understand when I see something good visually, but I'm not a good generator of that stuff. So this is going to be awesome. Businesses can generate top tier visuals instantly, including myself. That's a game changer for creative teams. All right, so let's switch up a little bit. Let's talk about customization. Off-the-shelf models are nice, but sometimes you need something a little bit more specific for your business. Tell us about that.
Yes, that is where fine-tuning comes in. And now in Azure AI Foundry, we have fine-tuning for Mistral models.
Oh.
The Mistral Large 2411 and the Ministral 3B can now be fine-tuned for industry-specific tasks. That's where, like, imagine healthcare, legal, document redaction, contract analysis, compliance monitoring, all about industry-specific intelligence you can get with fine-tuning models.
Do you have a real-world example that can help us out here?
Absolutely. Imagine a legal firm that has fine-tuned Mistral 2411 using contract analysis, and now they're catching about 99% of the risk clauses instantly, saving their lawyers hours and hours on tedious reviews.
And that's one of the reasons why I didn't become a lawyer. I like reading, but not that much and not that boring. So AI is finally helping out the lawyers in this case.
Let's just say it's making paralegals very efficient.
That's awesome. Now let's talk about security. Always top of mind. What's new for enterprises looking to scale AI while keeping their data secure?
A big one. Bring your own VNets. That lets companies fully isolate the AI deployments within their private clouds. No external exposure, no data leakage. And with our Azure AI Agent service, it means that all of our interactions with the agent stay secure in the customer's environment.
And this is super important because in industries like healthcare and finance, I want my data to be safe, and this helps with that.
Absolutely.
All right, so what do we have in terms of researchy kinds of things?
Well, I think we recently launched Foundry Labs.
Yep.
Foundry Labs is the place where we bring all of the latest research and science right into the customer's hands so they can try the latest innovation that we have coming out from Microsoft. And we have a new one this week, which is called MAGMA. It's the multi-agent goal management architecture. Basically, it's an AI task orchestrator that coordinates hundreds of AI agents in parallel for things like supply chain crisis response, clinical trial recruitment, financial stress testing. Just think about like this big set of like complicated workflows. MAGMA is the place where we're trying the latest on that.
I love how we're bringing research closer to the customer. Obviously, this is still researchy type stuff, so we want to make sure people are aware of that. All right, so last but not least, where can developers actually learn all of this stuff?
Well, if you want to get your hands on multimodal models, agentic AI, benchmarking tools, custom AI workflows, the place to start, and this is the one thing that you got to remember, ai.azure.com. We have all the materials, all the documentation, all the samples, all the courses, all the information that you need to get started.
All right, well, we've covered a whole bunch today, from GPT 4.5 as the latest and strongest general purpose model to cutting edge AI customization and next gen security. What's your big takeaway?
Man, AI isn't just enhancing software. It is completely reshaping how applications are built. With Azure AI Foundry, businesses can create AI native experiences that were impossible before. And I am so looking forward to what all of our developers are going to build.
Well, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for your time, Ina.
Absolutely.
And thank you so much for watching and learning all about what's new in Azure AI Foundry February 2025 edition. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Take care.